Come on in. You know, all the Mandela people are talking about living in the matrix, two different worlds, the shift. What is reality? What isn't? Is the world fake? Did we go to the moon? All of these things are really floating around. So that is what we're diving into. Is it conspiracy? Is it real? And really not so much is it real, but instead let's ask, what is this feeling trying to tell us? Because we just feel this extreme difference and this oddity in how we thought things were and how they are now. And is it really a matrix? Let's get into it with a variety of tarot and oracle cards. Have you ever had one of those moments, where everything feels too perfect or too strange? Like you're following a script or the world is just a bit off. That feeling has a name now. It's called the simulation theory. But before it was a theory, it was just a feeling. So let's talk about that feeling and see what some of these cards have to say. You ready? Here we go. Tick tock. This is what's the news oracle deck, and just think. Time has been altered. Has it? Time is just speeding up. Most days, do you feel like this where you wake up and it feels like Tuesday, but it's really Monday, or Monday feels like Sunday? We felt like that before, but I think it's really intense now. And this card coming out is interesting because it is about time, the manipulation. Are our calendars real? Are our clocks real? This is where the conspiracies can go wild. Whose time are we really running on? And how about you? And is this also for your personal life where you might be, behind on something because you're overwhelmed and too busy and pressured? So think about those things as we move on. So, some of the things too that happen that you think, is this simulated or is this real? Or ideas that you get, those feelings, where you hear a song, those synchronicities. Is it real or has it been programmed into us somehow? These are the questions we're going to ask about hidden futures. What lies beneath? Destroyed, shattered, broken, completely ruined. It's times when the synchronicities and everything feels so real, and then life comes crashing down around us, and that feels very 3D. And another aspect of this card coming in is how the old systems really are shutting down and changing, and we're moving into a new timeline, a new way of living, a new matrix. And it's interesting to see that shattered sort of image in the glass as the old matrix breaking, and what comes after that. That is what is to be determined and has us quite fearful, and probably feeling controlled by the powers that be that are of a smaller percentage than we ever imagined, but have this immense control over the world. And it has destroyed our way of thinking and our reality as we know it. For many of us, if I can speak for you, I don't mean to, but I think that there's some truth to that. So the frequency of the Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions, and it activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the total of our experiences into our present to serve a higher purpose. Now, you can read that for yourself because I didn't do such a great job. But what is happening here is this is a divine sign to say that we do have the ability to transcend and transform through this shift into the next dimension. If you want to call it a matrix, you can, but I feel that this will be more of a divine energetic frequency that cannot be bound by the constructs of a matrix. This is the power within everything and within us to connect to source, no matter the geopolitical situations and control around us. All right, now let's get some advice from Every Little Thing You Do Is Magic Tarot and see how we best work with the energy of shifting and feeling again, wow, the Mandela effects and all the weird things. 3 cards came out. The Chariot, we must remain balanced, but feeling that fire horse energy to move forward, to tackle the impossible, to tap into your Akashic records, to know that you are a soldier and a warrior and an old soul, but you are here to actually transcend by the motion and action of the Chariot. Next, Champion of Cups. You have come to a point where you are really leading the game, not only in terms of the world we live in, but how you handle your emotions in dealing with a lot of chaotic and confusing and often dramatic global political situations, and even within your own families, this can strike a bell. Now, lastly, and this is a lot of water energy, Cancerian, Scorpio, and Pisces, but understand this is where we gain control over how we feel about the matrix, the shifts, and being some of the enlightened ones that want to understand and pursue how we actually deal in a great way with this shift from a matrix controlled environment, which feels even more so with AI coming in, right? But this is where you trust the church within you. And I don't mean religion. I mean you stay true to your beliefs, to your purpose, to your actions moving forward, and trust in the divine, in your connection to source, that you are on your soul path, you are seeking your soul purpose, and everything that is happening in the world, as awful as it may seem, is truly shifting us into a new type of living and pursuing our life goals. So we must do that, understanding that there is still love and beauty in the world, and nothing better than these beautiful spirit animals to remind us of that. The horse, the fire horse energy we are under, the koi fish symbolically bringing luck and prosperity and blessings, and the loyalty and intelligence and intuition of the elephant that will undoubtedly help us move into this new world. It's not only our new normal, but it is becoming a new world. And lastly, I will say, with the Hierophant, with these major cards, major arcana cards, if you need third-party advice and support and guidance on how to shift in all these new segments of life, every one of them are changing. So you may need advice on how to navigate the new matrix we are in. I do hope this helps. I'm sending you so much gratitude for your likes and subscribes and watches, and a world of peace.